Hey, you lovely humans. Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, hey, I'm glad you found us. It's just me today, and I want to chat about my current go-to editing lifesaver that's single-handedly made it way easier for us to pump out awesome shorts and reels without losing our minds. If you follow this channel, you know we used to wrestle with captioning tools and clunky editors forever. But lately, I've been using Vizard, and honestly, it's changed the game for turning long videos into short, punchy clips that actually perform. Okay, full disclosure, I'm more of a talker than an editor. Give me a mic, a coffee, and an idea. Editing, not my favorite thing. So anything that makes this whole process simple is an instant win. Vizard has been that win for me. We've used a bunch of different apps in the past. Some are decent at captions, others are good at trimming. But most force you to jump between tools, export, re-import, fiddle with formats, and it becomes a whole afternoon. Vizard brings the best bits together. It automatically finds viral-sounding moments, helps you clean up audio, auto-generates captions, and even schedules the post. Sounds like a flex? It kinda is, but it works. Let's break down why this actually matters. Before tools like this, clipping a podcast or a long-form video into vertical content meant watching the whole thing, marking timestamps, cutting clips in a separate editor, exporting, fixing aspect ratios, then adding captions manually. It's so tedious that a lot of creators just don't bother. That's why you see people posting fewer videos or just doing static carousels. Vizard removes almost all of that friction. It'll scan your long video, find high-impact moments, and give you ready-to-post clips. And you can either let it run totally automatic or take full manual control if you want to be picky. First up, auto-editing viral clips. This is the feature that steals the show. You either paste a YouTube URL or drag and drop your raw video file into Vizard, hit go, and it'll generate a set of suggested clips based on what its AI thinks will perform well. Yes, it's that simple. You'll get a batch of clips, usually 10 to 20, depending on the length, each labeled and previewable. Hover, play, and you'll see it even picks the in and out points so the clip flows naturally. For people who get anxious about editing, this is a total lifesaver. But if you like to be hands-on, there's a gorgeous manual workflow too. Vizard displays the full transcript alongside the video, think chapters, so you can jump to specific segments instantly. There's a keyword search, so if you remember saying takeaway or hot tip, you can find every place that word is used. Then you just click the lines or sentences you want and add them to your selection. The trimming UI is clean and intuitive. You can drag the waveform handles or tweak the text selection, whichever feels more natural to you. It's way friendlier than wrestling a timeline in a complicated NLE. One of my favorite little quality of life things is the audio cleanup options. Vizard can remove long pauses, speed through small silencers, and strip out filler words if you want. Personally, I often pick ultra-fast silence removal, so my clips feel energetic and tight. But you can dial it back if you want to keep natural breathing or comedic timing. It's those small options that make a clip feel professional without needing hours of manual edits. Another slick bit is the captioning. The AI does a really solid job transcribing accents and odd names. I've tested it on things that usually confuse other transcription engines, and it was impressively accurate. Still, you should always skim the captions, but it saves you the tedious first pass. Once captions are in, you can choose from templates, tweak the style, add your branding, all inside the same editor. And yes, it supports subtitles for multiple platforms, so you can export versions for TikTok, Instagram Reels, or YouTube Shorts without extra resizing pain. Let's talk B-roll and overlays. Vizard includes a library of quick B-roll suggestions it can pull in automatically, and you can also drop in your own clips. Sometimes the AI will add a cutaway or a subtle text overlay to help translate on-screen info when the original video had visual cues that won't read well in vertical format. If you want to get granular, you can trim or replace those suggestions with a click. The goal is to make clips that look native to the platform without spending hours hunting for stock clips. Also, export options are flexible. Want a simple 1080p vertical? Done. Need a high-res 4K version? That's an option too. You can export single clips or batch export a whole set. Batch exporting alone is reason enough to love the platform if you run a channel that needs a steady stream of content. Here's where Vizard starts to outpace a lot of other tools: scheduling and the content calendar. Instead of exporting clips and then manually uploading them to each platform, Vizard's auto-schedule feature lets you set how often you want to post: daily, every other day, weekly, and it will queue and publish your clips automatically. Yes, really. Pair that with the content calendar and you can visualize what's going live, move posts around, or pause the schedule if you want. This is huge for creators who want consistent posting without hiring a social manager. Other editing apps might help you make clips, but few combine clip creation with publishing automation so smoothly. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm knocking every other app. Some are great, but they come with trade-offs. Many competitors are either expensive for the feature set they offer, or they make you stitch together multiple tools, one for trimming, one for captions, one for scheduling. Some make you pay per export or limit the number of clips. Others are decent at captions but don't know how to pick viral moments. They'll hand you a bunch of clips that feel random, and you're left guessing which ones will perform. Compared to that, Vizard is more integrated and creator-friendly. It focuses on giving you practical clips that are platform-aware and then helps you actually publish them. So how do I actually use it in real life? Quick rundown of my workflow. I record a 40 to 60-minute podcast episode, drag the MP4 into Vizard, let the AI do its initial pass, then skim the suggested clips and tweak one or two if needed. I use the keyword search to find the funniest or most useful sound bites, clean up the audio to remove long pauses, pick a caption style that matches our channel, and then either export or add to the content calendar. The whole process for a single episode can be done in 20 to 30 minutes, which used to take me multiple hours. Use cases, podcasters, course creators, marketers, agency teams, anyone sitting on long-form content. If you've got webinars, interviews, or live streams, Vizard will pluck the golden moments and make short-form promotion practically effortless. If you're running a solo show, that auto-schedule keeps your channel active while you focus on making more content. If you're a brand or agency, the calendar and batch exports make it easy to plan campaigns across platforms. And the vibe? It's not trying to be a Hollywood editor. It's trying to be the smart assistant you actually need, the one that knows which parts of your content will hook people, formats them properly, and helps you keep a consistent posting rhythm. For creators who aren't editors, that's everything. All right, last bit. If you want to try Vizard, check the link in the description for a trial or a discount. I'll leave a note there. Honestly, if you're tired of spending your weekends editing or you want to grow your channel without doubling your workload, give it a shot. It won't do the creative thinking for you, but it'll do the heavy lifting. For me, it's made posting short-form content actually enjoyable again. Big thanks to the Vizard team for building something that gets creators, and thanks to you for watching. If this was helpful, give it a like, hit subscribe if you want to see more workflow stuff, and drop a comment if you want a walkthrough of my exact settings. Catch you next time. Peace.